Happy New Year, guys. Thank you for joining me. My name's Robin. This is my vaping corner. So I'm hoping everybody had a great holiday season. I know I did. Got to go to a couple of weddings. One of them was my daughter's. It was a beautiful, beautiful wedding, and I am so happy for her. Got a new do. Needed some of that chopped off. But let's dive right in. I'm going to be reviewing two flavors from Villain Vapors. First one is Capone, which is a sweet and savory tobacco. I'm nervous. I am completely nervous. And we also have the Dr. Pucker's Elixir, which is going to be the water lemon lemonade. That one I'm actually looking forward to because I'm not really big into the lemon flavors, but I am stepping completely out of my box with these two. So let's get in. I always tend to do my reviews two ways. One from a tank and one that I drip from an RDA. Everybody vapes differently. This is where I like to balance it out so that way whoever's watching and however you vape, I want to be able to give it an honest review on how it tastes on any e-liquid. Whether you're tanking it or whether you're dripping it, which is, it's going to be different both ways. Even I've noticed it since I still tank and I drip. So, first, it's going to be the Capone. Let's give this a shot. Let's try that again. Oh, wow. Right off the bat, I get the sweet part, which I really am enjoying. And on the back end, you get a really, really heavy tobacco flavor. And to me, it doesn't taste like a cigarette. It tastes more like a pipe tobacco flavored, like out of a pipe, not like a Swisher Sweet or anything like that. It tastes exactly like a heavy pipe tobacco flavor. I'm actually really, really surprised. I'm glad I tried it. I really am. I was actually rather nervous. Next, it's going to be the Dr. Pucker's Elixir in the watermelon lemonade. I've got it set up here on my Sigelli. I just got this in, and normally I would do my reviews on a crown tank like I did with that one. But I went ahead and I've already set this up, and it's been soaking, so let's give this one a go. Oh, that's a punch right off the bat. Lemonade. So definitely lemonade in the front, watermelon on the back. Oof. What I'm noticing here is that even though you get that straight punch of lemonade at the front and the watermelon in the back, the more I've vaped it, the less the watermelon is so strong. It actually dies down a little bit to where this is an all-day vape for me. Oh, I can see myself vaping this during the summer, which that's a good thing. You still get the watermelon in the front. Scratch that. You get the lemonade in the front, watermelon in the back. The more you vape it, the more they kind of blend together, is what I'm trying to say. So, now that I've got that taken care of, I'm going to take off these tanks here, and I'm going to put on my RDAs. Sitting one right there. Now for my RDA, I'm going to be doing the Capone on my Sumo. And the reason why I like my Sumo is because I like an airy vape on an RDA, which is my preference. Most people will like more of a flavor. Others, they are like me, they like an airy vape, which I completely understand. So, I've already got this set up. Already wicked. Already juicy. But I want to make sure I go ahead and make this nice and wet because I don't want a dry hit. Dry hits taste nasty. They really do. Excuse me. It is very dry here in Oklahoma, and my breathing has not been that great. It's really, really dry. There we go. Get this bad. See, I can smell the tobacco and then the sweet, so it's the opposite. Again, I have not changed my setting. I'm running it at 70 watts. Get that pumped up a little bit. I like the smell. Let's give it a go. That's interesting. One more time. With the RDA, I'm noticing that the sweet and the savory are mixing together, kind of like with a cigarette. But it's almost like it's a light. If you were smoking light cigarettes or even an ultralight, you would understand that it doesn't have that full flavor taste, but you get that tobacco taste, you get that sweet and savory, and it's blended together and it tastes really good. Try that one more time. Yeah, definitely. They blend together. It's nice. It really is nice. I'm glad I did this because I was really, really nervous when I read the profile and it said tobacco. I'm like, oh God, I'm not wanting to do tobacco because at least for me, I wanted to quit. And I went with fruit and different types of dessert flavors. So for going back to a tobacco flavor was really scary for me. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the water lemonade again on my Sigelli, and I'm going to be putting it on my Nudge RDA, which I just got in. I'm really liking this RDA. It was really easy to put in the coils, which I was really surprised about. I want to make sure that you get the cotton nice and wet. I don't want to have any dry hits. Dry hits suck. So if you've heard a lot of hype about these from Wotofo, the hype is real. And since I like a good airflow, I've got it opened all the way. Let's give it a go. Oh, that's good. One more time. Now with the watermelon lemonade, the watermelon is still there. It's still light. It's got a good flavor. The lemonade, it doesn't have that strong of a punch like it does in the tank, which I'm liking it a lot, because just having that pop right in your mouth on the tank, it can take some people back. It did me. So, but I'd still vape it in a tank regardless. With the RDA, you still get that lemonade flavor, but it's not as strong. It's real smooth. You still get that nice watermelon flavor on the back end. Very airy, and it's nice and light. I like them both. I really do. I'm quite surprised with myself. In conclusion, if you're really wanting that tobacco flavor and you want that punch to it, the tank is the best way to go. And I'm pretty sure that if you're wanting a strong vape, you want to put it in a tank that has a higher wattage. That way you get that nice warm throat hit that you would off of a cigarette. Same thing with the watermelon lemonade on the tank. You want that punch like that, you go with a tank. It'll hit you and it'll make you pucker, which is a good thing. On the RDAs, with the tobacco, if you were smoking lights or ultralights, but you still want that tobacco flavor, that is the way to go. And it mixes really well. In fact, after doing that, I now want a cup of coffee. With the Dr. Pucker's lemonade, that one I liked a lot. I would drip that one more than I would tank it, because even though I'm starting to step out of my box with flavors that I'm normally not used to vaping, that punch there at the beginning in the tank, I didn't enjoy that. It was good, but that's not something that I would choose to do. I would choose to go with an RDA on that one. You can find these at villainvapors.com. The Capone comes in 3, 6, 9, and 12 on the nicotine strengths. They also have them in 15 ml bottles, which they do have on sale. They have the 30 ml bottles for $12.99. The new 60 ml chubby bottles, those are $24.99. And also 120 mils, I believe, is going to be $44.95. Now, on the Dr. Pucker's Elixir, they have those in 60 ml bottles. They're $19.99, and you can get them at 0, 3, and 6 nicotine levels. You really need to check this place out. They're really awesome. I am so glad that I was able to do this. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Robin, and this is my Vaping Corner.